I'll comment, she's like, if somebody will video it, I will
All right, I believe we're live with audio, not video today. So welcome to North Olmsted, Ohio, North Olmsted Recreation Center for today's game between the Madcaps, the Madison Capitals, and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. The puck right now in the Madcap zone. Jack Reel takes a body check from behind. It'll be a cross check, and we're 30 seconds in, and the Pens will head to the Seven Fields Wealth Management penalty kill right off the bat. A cross check from behind by 11 Reel. We'll send him to the sin bin.
regulations like for NHL, or is Olympics even bigger? See, I don't know.
We're going to work on video feed for you here ASAP, but I'll give you the play-by-play until then. In net for the Penguins, 29, Preston Clutter. And your penalty killers, it'll be Evans and Ritson, with Villela and Starr on the back end. Face-off is outside the Madcaps blue line. The Madison Capitals in white today, with a large C and the capital Wisconsin on the front. Red and light blue striping. Red stripes with blue and white stripes. White socks with blue and red stripes. And white pockets. Your Penguins are in black. The gold Penguin on the chest. Black pants, gold stripes, black socks, gold stripes, and the iconic gold Penguin helmet. Bo Ritson tries to toe drag, knocked off his stick, picked up by Starr, sent right back to him, and the Pens enter the Madcap zone. Madcaps on the power play, look to exit up the left, and will do so around Starr into the left corner. Villela there to pressure, gets a stick on the puck. He's able to force it up and right back through the middle. Shot in high off the blocker. A Clutter makes the first save of the game. Centering pass, nobody in front for the Pens. Pops the whole way through to the point though. That shot in from the outside, deflected to the corner by Villela. Centering pass, Starr unable to fend off the defender, or the forward, as he's able to turn and get a dandy of a shot in on Clutter. The Pens leaving the front of the net open early on this penalty kill. That's a penalty killer change here. We'll have Carter, Schub, Ofteride, and Julius. Not the way you want to start a game sitting in the sin bin. It's going to affect the flow early. Flow was an issue for the Penguins last weekend from time to time. Puck played in behind the Penguins net. Carried out, worked back to the point, another low to high play on the power play. Pressure coming from Carter, breaks up the centering feed. Julius gets there, but another centering pass right to a cap stick. Cleared out by Clutter and skated out of danger by Ofteride. He's got Schub and Carter with him short-handed. He'll drive into the zone, send one high off the chest. 3 Penguins in behind the net on a penalty kill. This could be dangerous. Carter gets to the puck. He's able to maintain possession. Penguins get a little bit more of a reset as he plays it to the point to Ofteride. He'll spin off a little bit of pressure. Cut to the middle. Carter covers the defensive point. Ofteride knocked off his stick to the wall. Pens possess the puck on the PK, 23 seconds left. Pens get one forward off. Brady Paris sees his first action of the game. Julius to Ofteride. Ofteride looks to chip it to the middle. That's cut off, and the Caps retake possession. They'll send it all the way down. It's icing if it's far enough, and it will be. A little slow skate by Ofteride. Gets the call, and with 3 seconds left on the Seven Fields Wealth Management penalty kill, we'll head to the left of the Madcap goaltender.
Hello. Hey guys,
Yes, we are having video trouble, so you're getting just the voice here.
Coach told us about your
Just audio. In behind the net, Filiaggi loses control. Paris follows on. It'll pop free to Reel. Reel fresh out of the sin bin. Comes off his stick to Villela. Villela for Paris looking for Filiaggi. Comes through to Merlot, right corner. Real covers the point. Battle in the corner, won by the Caps. But Merlot will cut it off. Now Paris sends it back in. Penguins regroup. Right quarter, it's Filiaggi. He gets support from Paris. Paris able to pop free, drives the middle, comes free to the stick of Real. Actually, it's Paris. Didn't get to the stick of Real. A backhander from Brady Paris is able to find the back of the cage as he drove in from the right corner. I believe it'll be 24 from 10. Paris from Filiaggi. And the twinkling lights of the Eiffel Tower, Brady Paris, with 11:51 to play, gives the Penguins a 1-love advantage. Caps with a face-off win. Starr gets dangled out at the blue line. A beauty of a move there. Comes free to Carter. Caps won it forward and just toe drug the Pens defenseman. He'll pick it up behind and work the puck up to Ritson. Ritson with pressure on the right side. It's in the Caps zone, cut off there by Carter. Carter for Ritson. Ritson takes it wide. He's beaten to the puck though by a Madcap. They try to clear, that's cut off by Evans, now Carter. Back to the point for Starr. He'll shoot one from way outside. And it careens wide of the net. Julius steps up to keep it in. Evans covering the point. Pressure coming from Carter. Carter with the pickpocket. Thievery. Comes around behind, looks for Ritson. That's knocked off of his stick. And the Caps will clear the zone. Up through center. In offside. Back. How's volume? We good? All right. All right, we're back. 4 minutes, 38 seconds to play. The Pens lead 3-0 here in period number 1. Sorry about the audio and visual issues. It's Evans up through center. He's around one. He's in on sides. He'll go to the backhand, and he's stopped by the glove. Centering pass to Carter. Battled for. It'll be stopped and held by the Madcap tender. Looks like we are up and running. 4:20 to play, period. Everyone. The Pens playing a little bit better than our Cinnamon Swirl crew right now. Puck out to the point to Ofteride. Dumped in the corner for Ritson. It'll be picked up on the opposite side by Carter. Carter will battle in behind the net, looking to come out from behind. He's pickpocketed by a Madcap, and out they come. Up over the blue line, sent cross ice. Just past the stick of a breaking forward. Julius back to get it. Julius will battle there. Evans will follow on in support. He works it up the wall. Stopped at the blue line. Sent back into the Pens end. Ofteride will pick it up. Caps battling in the corner with the Pens. Comes free, and it'll ultimately be Ritson. Ritson sends it all the way across for Carter. Carter has a breaking Evans. It's just past his reach. He'll continue the pressure, but the Caps will run a breakout. Pens going to change in behind Schub. Off his skate. And the Caps will look to regroup. Pens complete the line change. And the Madcaps enter the Penguins zone. Left corner picked up by Villela. Villela in behind the net. Wraps it around for Paris. He's got one today. And he's able to force it out to center. The Caps will play it back into the Pens end. That'll be an offsides play. And the faceoff will come outside of the Penguin zone. Real on the draw. Wins it back to Villela. Villela to Merlot. Merlot for Schub. It's in his feet. And back come the Caps. Left side. Centering pass off a Capital and out to the blue line. Around a Penguin. in front. Pens are still leaving guys open in front of the cage. Picked up by Villela. Villela will go D to Merlot. Merlot will break out the left side this time for Paris. Paris chips it up to Reel. Reel's got Shub. He's got a nasty assist already today. That shot from outside blocked by a Madcap. And it pops free to the right corner where Shub will pressure. The Caps able to work it up the wall. It's kept at the blue line by Starzy. Following on, though, the Caps, and they're up into the offensive zone left side. Cut off by Shub. He'll try to exit the Penguin zone. Knocked off his stick a couple times, and now will try to go high up off the glass, and he's successful. It comes to the stick of Reel, who retreats back into the Penguin zone, winds it up, and finds Paris. Paris back to Reel. Reel in one-on-one. He's around a player. He looks, shoots, fires, high short side, and scores. And that'll give the Pens a 4-0 lead here in period number 1. A nice one-on-one move there by Reel to break free. Evans wins the draw to Julius. Capitals very aggressive on the faceoff with the wings. Immediately pressure Julius, and the Pens turn the puck over. Off the stick of Carter into the right wing corner. Julius will stop and reverse. He looks for Filiaggi across ice and has him. Filiaggi and Evans. Evans will crisscross with Filiaggi. Leave the puck behind. Drive the net, and that play's broken up. Both Carter and Filiaggi went to the same spot. Ofteride will pick it off at the Pens blue line and dangle into the offensive zone. He's got Filiaggi and Evans. He'll shoot one instead, and that's stopped. And out come the Caps. 3-on-2 develops. Shub and Villela back. Filiaggi back checking. Villela will break the play up into the right corner. Turning with a pass, cut off by Evans. Knocked off his stick back to Villela. Now Evans. Over to Filiaggi, and the Pens are out of the zone. He'll find Shub. Shub crosses the blue line, tries to go between the legs, can't, but it comes free to Ofteride. Ofteride looks for Reel, and that's turned back the other way. Ritson will intercept it there, play it back in front for Shub, and that's put in behind the net. Chasing it down, Shub diving to the ice trying to block a pass. It'll make its way out to center, but Merlot will take it at center red. He'll find Reel. Reel into the offensive zone. I'm sorry, that was Ritson. Now Reel. Right side, looking. Coming in behind the net. Peeling out, finding Ritson. Knocked off his stick, Paris will pressure. Paris onto the wall. Battle ensues. And it'll be the Caps coming to center, a 3-on-2. Starr with the stick there, able to break it up a bit and force the puck to Merlot. Carries in behind. 4 seconds left in the period. Pens will play catch behind the net, and that'll end period number 1, a 4-0 Penguin lead. So sorry about the technical difficulties to start the game, but we are up and running now. Running off we had to full-on switch computers, so we won't have a scoreboard running alongside it, and we won't have the behind-the-net feed. We'll work on those technical difficulties. As the Penguins gather around head coach Trevor Edwards, assistant coaches Chris Shub, and the goalie whisperer Jake Hanner. Unmute. Hello? So we'll switch sides here. Clutter will take the net to our right. And the Pens will start with Ofteride and Julius on defense. The forward line will be Paris, Evans, and Filiaggi. Face-off won by the Caps. Turned into the Penguin defense. Picked off there by Ofteride. He'll find Filiaggi. Filiaggi will find Evans, and it's a 2-on-1 with Paris. It's knocked off of his stick, though. A strong back check by the defenseman. And the Caps will counter. They're back out to center, 3-on-2. Paris back checking it. Stick of Ofteride breaks it up briefly, allows the Pens back checkers to get into the play. A backdoor feed wide open on the other side, but over his stick and picked up by Paris. Paris up the left, looking for Filiaggi. He'll cut to the middle, fire one low. Put in the corner by the netminder. The Caps come back out to center. They're in, but they are offside. It'll be Carter at center. Wins the faceoff towards Schub. Back to Starr. Up for Ritson. Cut off at center by Carter. He's into the offensive zone. One-on-one move here. Shot sent low and hard. Kept out by the Madcap goaltender. It's in the corner for Ritson. He'll lose control there. It's in behind the net. Villela from the point. Pinching down. He and Schub will keep it at the point. Sending it across for Ritson. He tries to dangle one and is able to get the feed over to Schub. Schub tripped up on the play and the puck works to the left corner. Pops out to the middle. Starr steps up to keep it in. It's in behind the cage. Cleared up but not out. Kept at the blue line by Starr. Starr to the right corner. Schub will be in after it. Around him goes a Cap defender. And the Madcaps exit the zone. Pressured there at center ice by Merlot. Merlot able to work it back to Reel. Reel looks up. He tries a cross ice pass. It's cut off and back come the Caps. It's ultimately broken up and brought out by Paris. He's blazing up the left. He's got Filiaggi with him. Feeds it across. A dandy of a pass. And Filiaggi cranks one off the iron for as Big Ben strikes one. Back to the point. It's Ofteride. Ofteride will drive the right wing corner. Possessing the puck nicely. Twisting, turning, running a switch. Nope, he'll keep a hold of it and find Paris back door. He'll feed the middle for Reel. Reel sends one across looking for Filiaggi. It's cut off by a Cap defender. Back to the point. The Pens will regroup with Ofteride. He'll find Reel. Reel chip it off the wall. Look to get it in the right corner. But the Caps clear it up and they break a player. Stretch pass out to center. Back checking, two Penguins defense, centering pass comes through, but it's off the stick and broken up by Merlot. The fine wine finds Paris at center, and the Pens are back in. Pens look to be getting a change, at least one player getting a change here, as Ritson steps on. Pens with the puck in the Cap zone. The Caps are able to clear it. It's all the way down. It's icing if it's far enough, and it is. 11:48 to play. Period number 2. Pens lead 4-0. Evans cuts it off on the half wall. Battle there. Supported by Carter. And it pops free to the Caps. Villela gets to the puck. He's high off the glass to Evans. He cuts the middle, stick lift, turns, looks, and he'll earhole one with a short side snipe. And a 5-0 Pens lead. 11:30 to play in the second period. Evans wins the draw. Carter finds Julius. Julius plays it up for Rittenson. It's past him. Evans will chase it down in the right corner. Gathered in there, sent back to the point. Julius gets to it. Carter covers for him nicely, able to keep it at the blue line. He'll drive the middle. He'll find Evans. Evans fires one. High blocker side, fought off Gathered back by Evans. He'll shoot a backhander in on net. Stopped and covered. Face-off will come to the right of the Madcap netminder. Face-off won by the Caps, played in behind where Schub will pressure. Gathered in by the Caps as they look to exit their zone. Skating to the middle, speedy number 6. He's been very impactful, flying up the ice, up the right side. Cut off by Starr. There, battle on the half wall. Turned back in front of the Pens. Net comes through, and it'll be Reel. Reel finds Schub. Schub finds Paris. Drop pass to Reel. He comes in onside. Glove save and a dandy. As Reel falls into the corner, he gets up slowly. Hopefully he's all right. He appears to be. It'll be Evans on the faceoff. Faceoff won by the Caps. Filiaggi in the corner, battling, loses a stick. Pressure coming from Carter. Carried in behind the net by the Caps. Worked out the left side. Centering pass off of Evans. But the Caps are ultimately able to clear the zone. Penguins send it right back in. Caps send it right back out, 2-on-2. Poke check from Merlot. Keeps the puck out of the zone. Now it'll be Julius battling. Filiaggi to Carter. Carter back on it again. Now it'll be Evans turning. He's got Filiaggi with him. Carter with him. Comes up the side. Looks. Finds a trailer. Carter, who pops it up and in. It came off of a stick and kind of rainbows in a high fly ball left center field. And that one pops in for a base hit from the Hudson Hornet. Brody Carter. That'll be Carter from Evans. With about 9:49 to play, period number 2, 6-0, Pens lead. That play worked to Ritson. Ritson looks for Schub. Schub cut off by a Cap defender and played back out the center. Gathered in it. Chance for a 2-on-1, but the puck comes free to Villela. He sends it back out over the Pens blue line. Pressure from the Penguins. Caps and Penguins battle at the blue line. A little rubby shovey and it comes free to the Caps. The stick of Reel gets in the way. Pinned back against the boards and it'll come free to Ofteride. This time it's freed up. It'll be Schub for Ofteride in the corner. And now it's Villela. Villela in behind his own cage. Turning with it. He's got room, so he'll skate all the way through center. Two Penguins run into each other on the opposite side. The Caps get to the puck and clear it. We'll have Ofteride. Ofteride off of a stick. Schub skates into it. Dangling into the offensive zone comes a Madcap. He'll get a shot towards the net. Stick on puck by Ofteride and a little reversal to Evans. Evans plays it up looking for Filiaggi. He's cut off back to Villela. Over to Filiaggi. His clearing attempt cut off as well. The Caps will send it just wide of the blocker side. Gathered by Ofteride. Ofteride tries a cross ice pass for Filiaggi. A Madcap in the way as they drive the middle and are fended off to the boards by Villela. Villela able to get it to Filiaggi. Filiaggi tries for Schub. He's unable to get a hold. Schub snipered at the penalty box. It's off of his head and into the sin bin where the one, the only, the mayor, Drew Ofteride, will gather the puck. It'll be Evans, Paris, and Filiaggi. Puck pops to Merlot. Merlot up for Filiaggi, cut off by the Caps. Battle on the wall at center. And it'll pop free. It'll be Evans picking it up. He retreats into his own zone. Settles the puck down. Looks up, goes D to Star. Star will spin off the boards. Plays it up for Paris. Paris feeds it to Filiaggi. He loses control, but puck pressure from the Penguins keeps it in. Evans and Filiaggi go to work. Right corner. Evans will spin out. Cinnamon swirl out of the corner, finds Paris backside. His shot is hammered. A twisted wrister. From 24, Paris. That'll be Paris from Evans and Filiaggi at 7:17. I believe that's 7-0 now as Ritson drives into the offensive zone. He'll fire one low off the pads, blocked into the corner by the goaltender. And out come the Caps, a one-on-one. Around Julius and in on a break. Clutter out to flying poke check, and it's unsuccessful. And around Clutter goes the Cap forward and able to tuck it in the cage to make it a 7-1 game. It'll be Real on the draw. Real wins it to Ritson. Gathered in by the Caps, played D to D. Cut off by Clutter. Can the Caps exit the zone? They will. Off the ride, able to knock it right off the Caps stick, however. And the Pens will battle for the puck at center. It'll be Real. Can he get in? It'll come free to Carter. Carter looks to Ritson. Ritson back for Real. Penguins throwing the puck around nicely here with some beautiful passing plays. That's just off the stick of a Capital to Real. Real clears it all the way back into the Pen zone. And he'll get a change. Zolella to Ritson. Ritson pops free to Julius. Julius puts it between the skates of Evans and dumps it in the right wing corner. Penguins complete the line change here. Filiaggi in after it. Works it to the point, Villela. Villela back into the corner, left side. Filiaggi will battle there. It comes free and out come the Caps. Cross ice pass, fended off nicely by Villela. Now Schub, and in offside come the Madison Capitals. Thanks for all the messages out there. Yeah, I know we had some video problems early. So thanks to everybody who let us know. Things seem to be running smoothly now. If you have any questions, we'll do a little tweet the booth segment here. Go ahead into the live chat on YouTube and fire a question to the booth. Caps into the offensive zone, right side. Fended off by Star. Star in behind the net. Battle there. Evans will support. Evans leaned on. Comes free to Star. Star continues to battle. He's able to get it to Schub. Schub chips it up. Stopped, and his second attempt gets out. Filiaggi pressures. The Caps send it all the way back to Star. He cinnamon swirls out of the offensive zone. Gathers it back in. It's Schub finding Evans. Evans into the offensive zone. Stopping, pulling up. Looking backside to Merlot. A dandy of a feed. Merlot fans on the pass, but able to center it. It pops free to Ofteride. Gathered in by Ofteride. Covered at the point by Paris. Penn's got a line change. Ofteride sends one low and hard. Unable to get it through. And cleared back out where Ofteride will get control. Ofteride winds up at center. Dangles one. Stays. Oh, the dangle at the blue line put Paris off sides. And it'll be a face-off outside of the Madison Capital blue line. Paris on the draw. To Merlot, now Ritson. Ritson offensive zone. It comes free to Paris. Paris drives the middle. It hops just over the stick of Brody Carter. A home game for Carter back here in the hometown of Cleveland. Merlot with the puck, blue line. Able to chip it into the corner. Carter bodied there. And back come the Caps. Up through center. It'll be a 2-on-1. Back pressure from Merlot. Comes free for Ofteride. Ofteride will go up the glass for Carter. Carter finds Ritson. Ritson 1-on-2. Tries to go around. He's able to play it into the right wing corner. Penguins get a change there. Julius now Real. Real looks for Villela. It's off a skate and ends up back at center where Real will pick it back up and wind things up. Penn's changing and it'll be an offside play. Pens were changing at the blue line. The door just inside the blue line there. And the Pens caught with their hand in the cookie jar. Real, Filiaggi, Shub, Villela, and Julius. Face off one back. Gathered by Villela. D to Julius. Julius looks up. Real fell at center. But it comes free to Filiaggi. He pulls up. Fires one backside for Julius. Real needs to cover the point there. He blazes into the zone with a defender in the corner. And back come the Caps. A nice back check by Shub, able to get everybody back in order. And Villela will pick up the puck. He chips it forward to space, but it's gathered in by a Cap. Ultimately brought up by Real. Real into the left corner. Stopping, starting, looking, firing. A great feedback door. And it hops over the stick of Julius back into the Pens and Villela to give chase. He's pressured by a Cap. Pens hustle back to support. He stops, starts, feeds it around for Julius. It comes past him to Shub. Shub plays it for Paris. It's intercepted by Real. Real winds in. He'll feed it backside for Paris. Chipped in on net. A great poke check by the Capital goaltender. Sends it back the other direction. Starr gathers it there. He plays it up towards the Pens blue line. Picked up by Real. Real feeds it to Paris. A nice dish. Paris finds Carter. Carter in the corner. An attempted body check misses, but the refs are going to call it. We'll call it a rough. Mainly because there wasn't much of an attempt to play the puck there, just the body. Bit of a whiff on the check. But roughing will be the call. And the Pens will head to the Porsche of Pittsburgh power play. The power play unit will be Starr and Ofteride with Evans, Paris, and Carter. Evans wins the draw. Carter plays it back to Ofteride at the point. Picked up there goes D to Starr. Starr looks up, fires it back for Ofteride. It's out of his reach, so he'll drive the right corner. Cut off there and cleared up, not out. Evans keeps at the blue line. He chips it back to the corner for Carter. An attempted clear number one, cut off by Carter. Now Evans. Evans unable to get it right in front. It comes free for Paris. Paris cycles, finds Starr. Starr loses possession briefly, gains it back, drives the middle. He'll fire and miss just a bit outside. Carter picks it up, centering feed, dandy to Paris, and it just hops over his stick to Starr. Starr fires one off the chest. Rebound pops free right side, kept in by Ofteride. Minute 10 to play on the power play. Ofteride to Paris. Paris looking, centering pass, past Evans. Comes free to Shub. Now to Ofteride. Now to Starr. Starr looks for Evans. Comes free to Shub. It came off Evans' stick. Cleared but not out. Starr. He'll shoot this time. Sending it wide of the cage. Evans will pressure. Now Shub on the puck. He tries for Evans. Cleared up and to the blue line for Ofteride. Ofteride dangles one. Gets into the middle. Looks. Feeds. Evans will pick it up in the corner. 34 seconds left. Evans stopping, starting. He needs a change, but they've been in the Caps end the whole time. Finally, the Caps will clear the puck. Merlot will pick it up. Winds through at center. Evans stays out, goes with him. Puck in behind the net. Gathered by the Caps, cleared around, cut off by Schub. Schub into the middle, looking, fires cross ice. Ritson there, and he'll tickle the twine. With 5 seconds left on the Porsche of Pittsburgh Power. Oh, no, side of the cage. Thought that went in. Oh, I think it did. It did end up in. With 9 seconds left, Penguins make it 8-1 on the Porsche of Pittsburgh. Turbocharged Porsche of Pittsburgh power play. Be Ritson, I know Schub with the first assist there. Real on the draw. Over to the side for Ritson. And that horn, literally a horn, will end period number 2. Did I miss that at the end of the first period? That horn? That's a loud, somewhat riverboat-esque horn. All right. It'll be period number 3. Real, Ritson, Schub, Merlot, and Julius. Going to see some good puck movement here by the Pens so far in this one. The Caps come up the right side. A centering pass off the stick of 7 into the corner for Julius. Julius gathers it in there, looks to exit. He's pressured. The Caps turn it over. Puck pops free in front. And a backhander sent just wide, a clutter. Ritson gets to the puck, chips it forward, but it's cut off by the Caps and sent back into the right wing corner, gathered by Merlot. 2 bodies come together there. Both of them find the ice surface. The Caps get possession. Spinning it towards the middle, cut off by Julius, and brought out through center. He'll pass it right at the blue line to Real. Real turns, centering pass, nobody home. And the Caps counter, sending it up all the way down. Icing the call with 14 to play here in period number 3. So, a couple of things on here. Bill Batista. Unfortunately, I do not have a Madcap roster. And they don't have names on the back of their jerseys, so it's not going to be possible to call names. I could, make up some names, Smithy to Jones. But at this point in time, unfortunately, using their names won't be possible. We do try when we get a roster ahead of time. So I apologize for that. And as to the other question for the booth, that's only for my wife to know. Anyway, back at the Pens blue line, it's Villela to Filiaggi into the Cap zone. Cutting to the middle. Villela center drives the net. Shot from Filiaggi. Fought off by the Cap goaltender. Pops free to Evans. Evans will fire one high short side. Cut off by Ofteride. Now Carter. Carter will dump it into the Cap zone. Pens get a change behind the play. Stopping, starting in the corner. The Caps take over the puck and they'll look to break out. Play up the half wall. Cut off by Ofteride. He'll keep it in. Pops free to the middle. And the second attempt will clear the zone. Merlot gathers it in. D to Reel. Reel up for Ritson. It's off his backhand and into the Cap zone, but he'll give chase. Played in behind the net. The Caps set up the breakout and they clear to center. Ofteride will take control. Ofteride turns with it. Chips it off the glass, but right to a Cap. Reel will get there though. And the Pens will unable to keep it in the Capitals zone, and we'll have an offside play. 12:04. Paris on the draw. Paris playing center. He has Evans and Shue. Puck work free to Evans left side. He tries to dangle. He does get through. It comes free to Paris. Paris is shot low and gobbled up by the Madcap netminder. Looking 5-hole, and the goalie says, no thank you. Paris on the draw. Star and Julius, the defense. Evans with the pressure, backdoor feed, and there's Carter Shube. 43-18. A backdoor dish. Shube from Evans, and probably Paris on that one. Shube into the offensive zone. Countered by the Capitals. Cut off at the blue line by Starr. And it'll be Shube gathering it at center. He finds Evans. Evans in up the outside. Looks to feed it backside to Starr. It's cut off by the Caps. Cleared but not out. Kept at the blue line by Julius left side. Shube follows on. Plays it further into the left corner where the Caps will try again. Once, twice. Shube around a defender now. Centering pass. Evans tied up in front nicely by a Cap defender. And back come the Caps. 3 times a lady. They're out the center. Paris on the wall. Chipped into the pen zone by the Caps. Gathered in by Starr at his own end. He'll come up through center. Looks to challenge at the blue line. It's knocked off of his stick and back come the Capitals. Nice cross ice pass there. And the Caps enter the Penguin zone, but it is an offside. It'll be Carter at center with Filiaggi and Reel. Face off won by the Caps. Worked into the Pens zone. Cut off there, and the Pens blue line pressure forces a second offside. 10:34 to play, period number 3. 9-1 the score. It'll be Carter winning it to Villela. Villela goes D to Ofteride. Ofteride chips it out of the zone. Gathered by Carter there. He's able to play it off the wall. Indirect pass to Filiaggi. Able to shovel it up the left side. Gathered by Villela. Villela, Ofteride. Ofteride chips it into the right wing corner. In after it, Shube and Carter high up off the glass by the Caps. And a battle will ensue on the wall. The Caps win that, and they'll come out through center. Reel on the back check, disrupting the play. Pops free. And it'll be Villela chasing it down in the right wing corner of the Penguin zone. Carter up for Filiaggi. Now back to Carter. He's got Reel cross ice and finds him. Reel cut off, winds into the zone. Pens changing behind. Reel will exit a la Phil Kessel. without the hot dogs. Puck off the glass, gathered by Evans on his backhand, and he'll play it into the right corner. Comes to Ofteride. He'll go off the boards. Puck in that right corner. Evans will follow on. Evans and Ofteride will do battle. Ofteride able to chip it forward to himself. Come around behind. It's off a skate back to the half wall. Evans will find Merlot. Merlot's shot deflected by Carter, just unable to get the whole way through after the deflection. Now off the ride. Merlot. Evans covered. He'll carry. Nice read there. Runs a switch to find Evans. Evans drives in, finds Shub. Unable to get the shot through. Battle in behind the cage. Won by the Caps. Madison carries around. Puck comes free for Evans. He's unable to get control, and the Capitals come out to center. Merlot there to defend. Evans will skate in and gather it. Pens in 3-on-1. Evans to the middle. Tries to go around. Loses control to the corner. He'll play it for Ritson. Pops off of Ritson's stick and all the way out to center for Julius. Julius, a nice center ice switch with Starr. That's played up for Shub. Off his stick and sent back in off the stick of Evans. He'll turn and get a change. Starr in behind. Starr twists out in front, sends it in on his own net. First save off of Starr's stick by Clutter. Puck still free. That one's turned on. Clutter with another save. Filiaggi battling to get to the puck. Turned back by the Caps. Caps with some prime scoring chances there. And ultimately, Julius will clear the zone. Off the boards, a nice indirect pass looking for Filiaggi. Right corner it goes. Filiaggi pressures. Turnover to Paris. His centering pass off a stick. Looking for Villela. Filiaggi gathers it in. He twists, he turns. Looks to center. Battle on the wall. Comes free to Reel. Reel drives the middle. Dangles, stops, nobody covers him. He shoots one just outside of the blocker side. Uses the speed to back the defense off, and when he stopped, he just had a clear shooting lane. Back come the Caps, 1-on-2. They'll gain center red and dump it into the right corner. Picked up behind the net by Reel. Pressure by the Caps. He'll fire one off the stick of Merlot. Up for Ritson. Now Merlot into the offensive zone, shoots blocker side. A dandy of a save there. Ofteride follows on. Looks like the Pens have switched their lineups up a bit. We have Carter and Reel on defense, it looks like. Reel gets to it. He throws a saucy for Merlot. It bounces over his stick. Centering pass by Ritson comes free to Merlot. Merlot to Carter, and Carter will drag it around to the backhand and tuck it in. It'll be Carter, Ritson, and Merlot up front. Evans and Starr on D. Face-off won by the Caps. They drive into the Pen zone. Sent into the corner, gathered by newly crowned defenseman Evans. He'll battle in the corner, comes to Carter. Carter finds Ritson. Ritson finds center ice. Caps will turn it back. Gathered by Starr, worked up for Merlot. Merlot drives the right side. Pens lead 10-1 here. Turned over there, chipped back out the center. Gathered in by Shub. Shub taken down on the play. Evans tries to pinch, following on. The Caps look to gain the Pens zone. Ritson will battle there, preventing the zone entry, and back come the Penguins. It'll be Villela. Finding Shub. Shub turns it back to Starr. Starr will try to drive the offensive zone. He cuts to the middle. Tacks the offside defender, turns back. Centering pass for Villela comes through to Paris. His shot stopped and covered. With 5:25 to play, period number 3. This is a Cinnamon Swirl production. Cameraman Chris Merlot giving the fans a wave. The producer, the man behind the action, Nick Paris. And yours truly, the voice of the Penguins, Jeremy Evans. Centering pass by the Caps, cut off by Reel and brought on through center. 3-on-1. Paris, Villela, and Reel. Paris looks, fires off the outside of the cage. Villela in the corner. Worked up by the Caps all the way out the center. Picked up by defenseman Jack Reel. Different than forward Jack Reel. He looks up, tries to find Paris. That pass picked off at center and dumped back into the Pens end for Filiaggi. Filiaggi runs a nice reversal to Reel. Back for Filiaggi. Freeing up space there to exit the zone. Filiaggi, Pens changing behind the play. Drives into the offensive zone. Challenges 3 Capitals. Turns and centers. Finds Ofterheide. And he snipes the corner. Filiaggi was able to draw the defense to him, and Ofterheide jumped off the bench, blazing up ice. And he's popping bottles with a bottle rocket over the blocker side. Ofterheide playing center. It's the D forward line. Ofterheide, Merlot, and Julius. Ritson and Carter on defense. 4:35 to play. Period number 3. Worked up for Merlot. Left wing side. He fires cross ice and just out of the reach of Julius into the right corner. He stick handles one. The second player knocks it off his stick, and back come the Caps. They go around Ritson, driving into the zone. Carter comes over to challenge. Able to take the puck away and find Merlot. Merlot, he has Ofterheide and Julius. He tries for Julius. It's cut off by the Caps. And back into the Pens end they come. Ritson defending for Julius. Julius chips it out to center. Caps turn it right back towards the Pens line. Julius with the puck pressure. Ofterheide will get control. He'll dump it in. The defenseman Villela up at forward chases it down. Pens get a change. Starr joins them as well as Schub on the offensive side. Evans and Filiaggi, your defense pair. Starr with the puck pressure. Able to knock it off of a stick. It's ultimately passed up and around. Evans goes a madcap. 3 Pens on a back check. Comes across. Clutter with 1, 2, 3 times a lady. Triple saves for Clutter. Net dislodged. And the face-off will be to the left of the Penguin goaltender. Paris jumps on. Starr to take the draw. It gets Paris, Schub, and Starr up front. Evans and Filiaggi on defense. Evans gets to it. He's pressured. Loses control there. Starr down in behind. It's ultimately chipped clear to Schub, and he'll come up the right. Carter Schub carries right wing side. Looks for Paris. He's cut off. Into the corner it goes. Cleared around, cut off by Starr. Starr falls on the play. The Caps will gather it in. Pressure from Schub. Now Paris comes out the center, and it'll be gathered by Evans. Evans will fling it up for Schub. Evans will follow on. It gets by him. Paris there to back him up. Evans gets to the puck, tries to throw it to the middle. Played into the Pens end. Right back out it goes, and it'll be the stick of Evans. He'll chip it forward to Starr and join the rush. Starr drives wide. Evans, center drive. Starr shoots high and wide. That's got to be a pass there. 2 guys, Paris and Evans, driving the net. Starr starts the breakout for the Caps. The Pens dump it back in onside. I know he wants one in this 11-1 game. Passed up to the half wall. Battled for there by Merlot. Merlot and Ofterheide go to work. Merlot gathers it on the wing. Centering pass for Julius. Comes off the goaltender, and back come the Caps. 1-on-1 with Carter in the back check of Julius. The defenseman showing the forwards how to do it, folks. Carter takes the puck. Runs a nice reversal with Reel. Now the forward showing the D how to run the breakout. Up to Merlot. Center drive by Julius. Puck comes free to Ofteride. His shot just wide. Beautiful center drive there by Julius. Shot by Merlot. Rebound sent wide by Ofteride. This one played back to the point to Carter. His shot stopped. Battle on the right wing wall, or left wing wall. Cleared by the Caps. Gathered back by Julius, though. He'll gain the zone onside. Ofteride gets there. And Donnie Dangles goes around one. He'll fire high, short side. That's the Pens' favorite place to shoot. They've scored a couple times in this one. That one gloved and held. Paris wins the draw for Starr. Starr gets it to Ritson. Ritson fires from the point. Stopped by the goaltender. Pressure from Paris. Pens keep it in the zone. Villela battles on the wall. Villela supported by Paris. 33 seconds to play in the game. It ultimately comes free to Paris. He finds defenseman Ritson. Ritson sends it cross ice. I think he was trying for Villela, knocked down by Paris. Pens will regroup. It'll be Ritson again. Ritson up for Starr. Starr into the offensive zone. Stopping, turning, pulling up. Possessing on the right wing side. He'll lose possession. The Caps will carry it in behind. And time will tick down. Paris with a bit of a trip there. That horn sounds much more normal than the boat horn we had at the end of the second period. And your Pens will escape with an 11-1 victory here from North Olmsted. Join us again at 2:45 this afternoon, when your Pens Elite will take on the Dallas Stars in their only ever meeting. Should be a dandy there. Look for goaltender William Hanner to jump between the pipes in that one. Join us later this afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to subscribe below.